welcome to the Daily Sports Show here on Vic and Vern Sports Chat. I'm your host, Vern. Hope you guys are having a cracking day today. Here in Switzerland, it is now 7 o'clock in the morning. It is going to be a hot today. It's going to be a scorcher today, but thank goodness down here in the cellar at my house, it is freaking freezing. So, that's it today. It's going to be fun. Check out our topics. We have F1, a little bit of F1, a little bit of cricket, some rugby, some golf, and of course, North American sports. And of course, what's coming up today? There's a lot of stuff coming up today. All booked out today. Let's get those topics out of the way because we'd like to see our little host city today. And our host city today is Christchurch in New Zealand. The biggest city on the South Island. We won't say what the South Islands are, but never mind. South Island in New Zealand, population of 392,000. So not the biggest of cities, but an absolute dreamboat of a city. I was checking out when I was doing for the show, and it looked absolutely amazing. And you're asking yourselves, why Christchurch? Because of the game yesterday. The Crusaders who beat the Blues yesterday was in Christchurch, so I thought I'll get that one up. Look at that. Looks a bit of a New Orleans feeling there. Trams, beautiful little cafes and stuff like that. Looks amazing. Looks like a little small, little, not too big cities. I quite like that. And of course, that's how it looks. Wow, check that out. Stunning. Christchurch, New Zealand. Check it out. And if you don't know where that is, of course, I've got it on the map. There it is, on the east coast of New Zealand, down there in the South Pacific. Crazy. Guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, join the channel, become members. Fantastic. Help us out there. But thanks for everybody that has. And just before we do that, I would like to thank everybody out there. There we go. Thanks to all of you, all the members, all the guys subscribe, all the guys that get into the chat, guys and ladies, of course. Everybody that's in the chat really makes this so much fun for Vic and myself. And from Vic and from myself, we want to thank you all from the bottom of our hearts. All the support you guys give us. It is amazing. When we started this, we never thought that there were so many nice people out there. Absolutely crazy. You guys are the best. So thanks to everybody out there that supports the channel. Love you guys. So let's get that out of the way. Cheers, guys. Gonna have a bit today, a bit of the yellow stuff, the orange stuff. I bet I should have stuck to the milk. And don't forget, look at that. 59666, the number of the beast, a little bit of maiden in the morning. The subscribers going up. Thanks, guys. So let's get into it. It is Canadian Grand Prix this weekend, or some other people call it the Snooze Fest. But we love a bit of Formula One, especially Ryan and myself. Vic, you don't want him to do the Formula One show. That would be absolutely mayhem. Formula One, it is the Canadian Grand Prix. Starts off this weekend. We had a bit of practice yesterday. Qualifying is later this evening. The race is tomorrow. But practice, it was this man, George Russell, dominating practice. Actually, Mercedes was actually doing well. Antonelli came in third. Lando Norris in second there for for McLaren. So that is the Formula One. Check that one out. Should be a good one. Circuit de Gilles Villeneuve, absolutely high-speed circuit. Love it. That's the Formula One, and it's out here. Then, of course, cricket. Sleep fest, yes, Vic, I know. You should actually see the text I get when the Formula One is on. I don't think I could show that to anybody. But never mind, let's get into the cricket. It is the ICC World Test Championship between Australia and South Africa. We did have day 3 yesterday. Oh, and it's looking good for South Africa. 2 more days to go. South Africa needs another 69 runs. They've still got 8 wickets in hand. But it is South Africa and it is cricket. That can fall apart so quick. Unbelievable how that, all I can say is Donald. You know. That can fall apart very quickly. South African cricket, they're bottlers. That's all I can say. But they should get it done. This man here, Aiden Markram, he had 102 not out. He's the man that has steadied that ship there for the South Africans. So let's hope he can just finish the job. And that's the cricket down here. Anton, Formula One is boring. Yeah, that's just the way it is. Then we're going to get into a bit of Super Rugby because the Super Rugby semi-finals are on. quickly, some results from yesterday. It was the Crusaders against the Blues. That was an epic game. Couldn't watch it. I watched the highlights. Vic was watching that one. I listened to Vic while he was doing it. Good job, Vic. The Blues went 14-0 out in the lead there. Absolutely. I was thinking, I love a bit of this. Blues up there 14-0. But the Crusaders did come back and take the game. The Blues had a chance there at the end. Was so close to get a draw, to push it over into overtime, but it didn't happen. So the Crusaders hang on, and they won that one 21-14, thanks to this man, Tom Jordan, scoring 2 tries. So he does get the star man of the day. Tom Jordan from the Crusaders getting 2 tries there. Well done to the Crusaders, and they'll be in the final next week in Christchurch. Fantastic stuff. Super final. There we go. But this is our game this morning at 9 o'clock. That is the game at 9 o'clock. It is the Chiefs against the Brumbies. Join us for that one. 9 o'clock Central European Time in about 1.5 hours. That's going to be an epic battle. Can't wait for that one. See if the Chiefs bottle it. That's what everybody's looking for. See if the Chiefs bottle it. That is the Super Rugby. Join us for that one. Another final rugby final of the day. It is the Gallagher Premiership. There we have it. Bath against Leicester Tigers. Join us for that one. That starts at 3:45 Central European Time. So join us, man. You can't miss that one. That's going to be also an epic battle. Can't wait for that one. It's taking place at Twickenham. So-called home of rugby. Northern Hemisphere home of rugby, I would say. Home of rugby is Loftus. Everybody knows that. That's not even a competition. Super Gallagher Rugby out of there. Almost got it in my orange juice. Never mind. Then we go to the URC because it is the super final today. It is Leinster against the mighty Bulls. Ooh, I can't wait for that one. I'm super excited for that one. Bulls all the way. Can't see anything else happen. But hey, I'm biased, so I would never back against the Bulls. It's going to be epic, but it's not at the Aviva Stadium, at Leinster's home ground. They decided to go to Croke Stadium, 82,000 seater. They couldn't even fill 50,000 last week. Why put it? Because the Bulls are coming. That's why. The Bulls are coming. All the South Africans are coming with their cooler bags and their Boerewors rolls and their Castle Lager. So that's why they went and changed the stadium. 82,000 seater. I think if they get 50 or 60,000, should be good. So that is the Super Rugby out of here. Then there was this little thing called golf. Not a big golf fan myself. I think it's like Formula 1, a bit of a snooze fest, but that's just me. It is the 125th US Open in Oakmont. Just check out the leaderboard. Sam Burns. Or what's it? Yeah, Sam Burns. Sam Burns sounds like the guy from Bart Simpson there. Yeah. Never mind. He's in the leader at the moment. JJ Spawn in second, and V. Hofland. Okay, well, Norwegian there in third. So I put up since the Sam Burns. There he is. Not going to put a star by his name. I don't want to jinx him. You haven't won it yet, son. You only get the star when you win it. Bulls will destroy that pumpkin. That's it, Dion. Get in there. Ooh, can't wait. I'm so excited for that one. Holy moly. So Sam Burns on the leaderboard after day 2. Still 2 more days to go. You can still throw it away, son. So I'm not putting you any star things. That's the golf. Let's get into a bit of North American sports. There we go. No NHL. That is tonight, I think. But it was NBA last night. Yes, NBA last night. And the Oklahoma City Thunder ties the series 2-2 against the Pacers. It was actually a very tight game for the first 3 quarters. Last quarter, the Thunder just took over there. Bit disappointing there for the Pacers. I really do want the Pacers to win this one. Just quickly get through the scores here. Chet Holmgren with 14 points, 15 rebounds. Good job by him. We have Jalen Williams with 27 points. We have Shea Gilgeous-Alexander with 35 points. Good job. And coming from the bench, Alex Caruso with 20 points. The bench was really bad last game, but 20 points from the bench there, not too bad. Then Indiana Pacers, we had Pascal Siakam with 20 points. Nobody actually rebounding well, and the Oklahoma City Thunder out-rebounded the Pacers at home, which is sad. You want to win games, you got to rebound, man. That's just the way it is. Otherwise, Tyrese Halliburton had 18 points and Opie Toppin from the bench had 17 for the Pacers. But it's definitely the rebound stats that really shows it. 33 rebounds for Indiana and 43 for the Oklahoma City Thunder. You want to win, got to rebound. That's just the way it is. That is the NBA. And it's out here. Game 5 is back in Oklahoma on June the 16th. Okay, let's go. Do we have a little bit of WNBA? We had the Sky losing to the Dream. 70-88. Howard had 36 points, 8 rebounds for the Dream. Good stuff there. And the Wings losing out to the Aces 84-88. That's the WNBA. Then we get into a little thing called Major League Baseball. Like I said, I'm not the biggest fan, not a fan at all. But I'll run through the numbers quickly for you because I know there's a lot of people like their baseball out there. The Pirates beat the Cubs 2-1. The Marlins beat the Nationals 11-9. The Phillies beat the Blue Jays 8-0. The Orioles beat the Angels 2-0. The Tigers beat the Reds 11-5. The Red Sox beat the Yankees 2-1. The Rays beat the Mets 7-5. The Braves beat the Rockies 12-4. The Rangers beat the White Sox 3-1. The Astros beat the Twins 10-3. The Athletics beat the Royals 6-4. The Brewers beat the Cardinals 3-2. The Diamondbacks beat the Padres 5-1. The Mariners beat the Guardians 7-2. And the Giants beat the Dodgers 6-2. Guys, that is it. That is the morning show. Hope you guys are all doing well. Don't forget, it is Saturday. It's time to go shopping now for the people that just got up. It's time to hit the pool later on. Vic and I will be hitting the pool with the kids later on after the Chiefs and Brumbies game for a couple of hours before we do the Premiership final, Gallagher Premiership. Join us for that one as well at 3:45 between Bath and Leicester Tigers. And of course, the big one today, the URC, the United Rugby Championship final between Leinster and the mighty Bulls. The Bulls unites a country behind them and everybody else around the world because it is Bull time, baby. Can't wait for that one. So join us for that. That's going to be epic. And otherwise, enjoy your Saturday. And if you don't have time to join us, which would be sad, join me tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock again. I want to shout out to everybody in the chat. I can't shout out to everybody more because there's so many people in the chat. It's unbelievable. You guys really, sometimes I can get in a bit of a conversation, but don't be mad if I can't get it with all of you guys. I do really appreciate everything that you guys do for us. Thanks so much. And everybody out there, stay safe, stay healthy, and be respectful, like Ryan said on the Formula One show. Super important. Ciao, guys.